Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Jake. Wake up, Jake, the chosen one. I am Hyrule, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built a temple of time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Jake, do not be alarmed. Look at yourself.
And probably the biggest plot twist in all of time. Look, Jake, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time.
Got the time thing again.
However, you are too young to be the hero of time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the hero of time. Well, do you understand your destiny?
Yes.
But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all of the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Raoul, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own.
And with that, we receive our first medallion. Kind of a reward for this whole, or maybe a compensation for 7 years we just kind of missed out. No big deal. Lucky bastard got to skip puberty. God. And we see the light medallion. Raoul the Sage adds his power to yours.
Find the other sages and save Hyrule.
And back in the Temple of Time. Jake, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Yes, that is a very big limiting factor, which is just a brilliant move on the designer's part. That was awesome. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. Okay, this is arguably, it's my second or third favorite song, this theme right here. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Huh. There's actually some left. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical master sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must go look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. Sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I am saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Jake? Alright, so we're introduced to Sheik. Yes, Sheik's theme is probably my... I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say it's my second favorite song in the game. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, Sheik, as mysterious as he is a Sheikah. Impa was a Sheikah, so I'm kind of inclined to trust him. So, the forest temple, well, as I see it, there's only one forest, so well, I know where we have to go, but he said head to Kakariko Village first, so I suppose we should do that, so let's go. But yeah, the whole, what the hell? This is where just everything gets, like, just shit gets real. I mean, just that ring around Death Mountain, you just know that nothing is right now. But yeah, the Hylian shield makes sense now, huh? As an adult, yeah, we can use it as a normal shield. We cannot use the Deku shield. We cannot use Deku nuts. Or no, we can use Deku nuts. Any item still in regular color we can use, like magic, bottles. However, Deku stick, slingshot, boomerang, and seeds we cannot use because we can only use those as a child. Our Kokiri sword cannot use, and our Deku shield we cannot use, and our bullet bag obviously we can't use, and Goron's bracelet we don't require it anymore. We're strong enough to pick up bomb flowers by ourselves, and we're carrying bombs anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Other than that, we're pretty good. Yeah, see, there's 6 medallions that we need to obtain. Alrighty, so let's get started. The Master Sword. So this is the evil slaying sword that sent us to the Sacred Realm and put our soul to sleep, in essence, for 7 years. And Jesus, what the hell happened to this place? As you can see, Redeads are now in place of all the people. They will not freeze you, fortunately, because of, I guess, just the nature of the area. There is no more back alley. In here is a different store. We don't need to get into that quite yet. That's going to be one of the last things we actually do. And welcome to Hyrule Field. Other than Hyrule Castle, getting trashed, nothing else has really changed too drastically in the overworld, Hyrule Field. So let's go to Kakariko Village, see what's happened there in the past 7 years. God, 7 years. So, yeah, protecting the Triforce is pretty damn hard, because, well, we only lasted for about, like, 2 seconds, so. I can't even take responsibility for that one. That was just, but yeah, just one of the biggest plot twist in like video games ever. Just great. Like Ganon follows you back, and you're frickin' just, oh man, everything goes to hell. And now it's like you're just restarting again. You're like, oh yeah, I did good at 3 temples. Blah, blah, blah. No, you got 5 more. So, but yeah, so here the guys are laughing about it, and talk to them. They'll actually give you a hint of where you need to go, which is nice. A lot of people from Hyrule Castletown have actually moved here. There's the beggar over here. In 7 years, this construction site, the construction site is now a shooting gallery. So they moved that from there. Windmill's still the same. Kuko lady's still kind of chilling there. She'll be important here in the near future. We'll actually be doing that very shortly. House of Skulltula is still there, so when you get more stuff, you can still upgrade. And we want to head into the graveyard. Alright, let's see what's happened there in about 7 years. Alrighty, back in the graveyard. There's no child here anymore. But over here you'll notice that there's Pose just kind of chilling. And, well, looky there. Our beanstalk grew. Leading us up here to this little crate. Roll into it. Boom. There you go. Piece of heart. Got 3 of them. So yeah, these almost every single one of those beans that we planted will lead you to a piece of heart. So it's very important that you do that to get 100%. Pull out this grave because of it wasn't here before. So let's hop on down, see what we got. So we don't know where we are. Question mark. One of the most eerie places in the game. What the? Oh, shoot, I forgot. I skipped the dialogue. I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I accidentally held in A too long. It may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. So, yeah, in 7 years, Dompe, the gravekeeper, died, and he's buried. And now he is in this grave, and he's dead, and he's challenging us to races. So, this is actually pretty difficult. Only because he throws flames, and don't follow rupees is my only advice. But other than that, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. Roll if you want to. Don't get hit by his flames. So first thing he'll do is, he's going to lead you through this maze. And don't hit his flames like I almost did just then. Again, do not follow rupees. They will mislead you. And there are doors that close. And if they close on you, you're screwed. And out. See, he'll throw flames right in front of your path to try to stop you. Nothing too bad, actually. You can actually just kind of jog through. I do recommend, however, rolling, as long as you can avoid the flames. He actually has a certain time in between flames, so if you want to roll in between flames, that is very convenient. What the hell? I didn't even see that. It blended right in. But yeah, so there are definitely shortcuts I think you can take for like speed running, like get ahead of him, kind of almost, like you know his path well enough. I don't, so I don't really have speed run tactics for you. But once you get to this room, you know you're home free. Just do not fall into that pit. Just don't do it. It's hell. So you get here, and if you kept up with him and you didn't fail completely, you can come up here and talk to him. Yeah, the time of this race was 1:05. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you onto any spot where there's a hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. And so, yeah, he lives here now. He says, come back and visit anytime. I'll give you something cool. That is true. We are going to be doing this again. So, he says, be careful on your way back. Ignore the hell out of it. Do not go back. Like, it's stupid. Because it's annoying. You'll get lost. I don't even know if you can go back, honestly. But, yeah, so our first item as an adult, we pull up the hook shot, as if you didn't already know that, so I don't know why he kind of led up to that. So this is actually the item Sheik was talking about that we need to enter the Forest Temple in the first place, so now we can, pull stuff towards us or, get onto stuff. This was one of the most ingenious item inventions, like, just ever. Like, and it transferred so well onto, like, the 64-bit. So come up here. This door closes. You see these blue blocks, okay? That has the symbol that the Temple of Time had. So, play the Song of Time. This only works for these blue blocks, and they will help you. So, you want to do this. So, the blue blocks go away when you play the Song of Time. They'll either go to a different spot or just kind of just evaporate completely. Coming up here, we find... Hey! We're in the windmill, and there's a guy down there. That guy's been there for 7 years. Actually longer, because if we came in here as a child, he would have still been there. So, what you want to do is hop on here and let yourself just rotate. And if you couldn't guess exactly what we want, boom! Piece of heart. We just completed another heart container. So there we go. As an adult, boom, we're at 11 hearts. All right, now let's go down and talk to this guy. Grrr! Oh, I want to read the dialogue. Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Whoa, dude, that's a kid. Well, not anymore. I mean, 7 years ago. But wait a minute, Ocarina kid, 7 years. When that? What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget it. Alright, and we're learning right now the Song of Storms, which apparently we taught ourselves, which is a very... It's a paradox that I love. It was a great twist. Fan favorite song. This is probably my third favorite, honestly. This is the last of the basic songs that we learned. So there you go. That's all of them. So now we can actually go get like 3 more pieces of heart because we know all of these. So now that we have the Song of Storms, the windmill speeds up. And that's what this guy was pissed off about. So that Ocarina kid's speeding up the windmill. It's too fast. Too fast. So let's get out of here.